Hi everybody, welcome back to math. Today we're learning how to factor trinomials. So what I mean by trinomials means there's three unlike terms put together with plus and minus symbols, like x squared, 8x, and 12. Those are three unlike terms that are right next to each other with pluses and minus symbols, so trinomials. Factoring means we're going to figure out what two binomials, when you multiply this binomial times this binomial, when do you get this trinomial? So we're actually kind of going in the opposite direction of 2 weeks ago when we were multiplying. So if you notice that like the questions today look like the answers 2 weeks ago, well that's because they are. What we're doing is kind of learning how to go in the opposite direction, okay? So factoring ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Now, what I mean by ax squared, so the a is like what would be in front of the x squared or the p squared. B is the number that's in the middle, 8 or negative 9. And c is the number on the far right, like 12, 20, 18, and 12. Okay, and when a is 1, notice there is no number to the left of the variable squared on any question, and c is positive. Notice they all say plus. This is kind of the easiest version of doing this. And so this is like the start of about a week worth of lessons about this exact same thing. And you're going to see this a lot next year, and an insane amount of it's going to be in Algebra 2. This is really kind of the heart and soul of Algebra 2 right here. Okay, so to factor a trinomial in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c, find two factors of c whose sum is equal to b. Okay, so that's really the important thing right here. Find two factors of c whose sum is equal to b. So you find the factors of this that equal the sum of this. So what I mean by that is if you look at number 1, we have a 12, we have an 8. I want to find the factors of 12 that add up to 8. Okay, well, let's just make a little t-chart of 12. Well, 1 and 12, 1 times 12 are factors, but 1 plus 12 is 13. That doesn't work. How about 3 and 4? 3 times 4 is 7. Uh-oh. Then finally, well, we got 2 and 6. That's 8. That's what we want. Okay, so the answer for number 1 is, well, x here, parentheses, x here. Everything's plus, so it is plus signs in the middle. Plus and plus. And we're going to not use the factors of 2 and 6 because 2 times 6 is 12 and 2 plus 6 is 8. 2 and 6. Okay, that's supposed to be a 6. What an awful looking 6. Oh, this writing program. That's supposed to be a 6, not a 2 again. 6. So the answer is x plus 2 times x plus 6. Maybe I should start typing it instead of this. Yeah, and that's actually the answer, x plus 2 times x plus 6, because if you were to like multiply this, if you were to do x plus 2 times x plus 6, you will get x squared plus 8x minus 12. Okay, so if they're both plus signs, like plus sign, plus sign, plus sign, plus sign, you're going to have plus signs inside the parentheses. Now, if you look at number 3, we have a minus sign in front of the 9. Now, what that means is that it's going to be, well, p minus and p minus. What are the factors of 20 that add up to negative 9? Oh, negative 9, not 9. So let's see. Negative 1 times negative 20? No. How about negative 2 times negative 10? Uh-oh, that adds up to negative 12. What are the other factors of 20? Hope you know them. Negative 4 times negative 5. Yeah, those. Negative 4 and negative 5. Those are the ones that add up to negative 9. I'm going to erase this because I'm about to run out of space. Okay, so I'm going to erase this. And yeah, so it's negative 4 and negative 5. So this means this is p minus 4 times p minus 5. Okay? And that is the answer. Okay, so that's what it means by factor. So I want you to try doing the rest of them on this side. And now, okay, so now we're getting into what happens when it says you have to solve for the variable. Okay? So solving for the variable means, well, you're going to come up with two answers. These types of things have two answers. So like number 9, x equals two things. 10, b equals two things, okay? Well, let's do them. So first up, you have to factor like we just did. So let's find the factors of 8 that add up to negative 6. That's negative 2 and negative 4. Those are the ones that add up to 8. Well, they add up to negative 6, but the product of them is positive 8. All right. Now, what does that mean? Well, that means that now we have x minus 2 times x minus 4 equals 0. Okay. Now, think of it this way. We have two very easy one-step equations inside these parentheses because, all right, x minus 2 equals 0. What can x be? Well, if you make this x into a 2, 2 minus 2 is 0, and then it doesn't really matter what this is, like 2 minus 4 is negative 2, whatever. Yeah, 0 times negative 2 is 0. So 2 is one of the answers. Comma. Yeah, now welcome to using commas in math. And the other answer is, well, x minus 4 equals 0. Well, if I make x 4, I get 4 minus 4 is 0. And then over here, yeah, 4 minus 2 is 2. And 2 times 0 is 0. That's the answer. Okay? All right, so 2 and 4. Let's do one where it has plus signs, like number 12. Okay. The factors of 10 that add up to 7 are 5 and 2. Okay, so this is d plus 5 times d plus 2 equals 0. Okay. Notice up here when you had minus symbols like x minus 2, x is 2, x minus 4, x is 4. Down here, well, that's not plus signs, right? So what? D plus 5 equals 0, right? D plus 5 equals 0. What is D? Well, D is negative 5, because negative 5 plus 5 is 0. D plus 2 equals 0. D is negative 2. And that's what you do. Okay? That's it. Try the other ones on this paper and email me if you want some answers or help or anything. Please contact me. And that's it. Hopefully this was helpful. Have a good rest of your beautiful day.